Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mary, your exercise instructor for Falls Prevention. What a nice warm summer day it is today, but remember, if you do feel a little bit too warm during your exercise, remember to take extra breaks, extra water breaks anytime. That's okay. And as always, let's check our surroundings, make sure we have nothing in our way, free to move safely. Around our sturdy chair, nothing on the ground. Also, make sure you have some loose, comfortable clothing on to exercise in and some good fitting shoes. Preferably, make sure they're sneakers so that they fit your feet nice and well. Also, before we start, remember some safety things to consider, like if you need a break, take one. If you have a sharp pain with one of the movements, don't continue with that movement. If you ever have a hard time breathing, chest pain, dizziness, lightheadedness, make sure you stop exercising. A regular heartbeat, anything abnormal, don't continue, okay? And if you happen to be alone this morning exercising with me, let's make sure you call a friend or family member, let them know what you're doing, and ask them to check on you in about an hour by giving you a phone call. All right, let's get started. So first things first, we want to check our posture. Sitting nice and tall towards the front of your chair. Remember, don't lean against the backrest. Come away from it. And have your body weight even on both sides. Feet flat on the ground. Back nice and straight. Chin tucked in. And shoulders pressed back. Relax them down. Let's start with some breathing. In through the nose, reaching up. And out through the mouth, reaching out. Let's do two more deep breaths. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Lovely. Now let's start by warming up our neck by taking our head and looking downwards and upwards. Down and up. Breathe. One more time, down and up. Very good. Now let's turn our head side to side. Four. One more time. Five. Very good. Now let's bend our head towards one shoulder and the opposite shoulder. Remember, your ear is the one coming towards the shoulder, so don't turn your head, just bend it. Breathe. One more time. There we go. Now, let's do a little bit with our chin coming forward and head coming forward and then backwards. So we want to elongate the neck, pull the head back in. Push forward, pull back like a turtle. Forward and backward with your head. One more. Good. Now shoulders. Let's let our arms go loose and lift them up as you breathe in. Lower them as you breathe out. One more time. Good. Now let's make our shoulder circles. Let's make them forwards and up, back and down. Breathing in and out. Forwards and up, back and down. Two more. Good. Let's go backwards now. Backwards and up, forwards and down. Breathing in and out. One more. Excellent. Now let's open those arms. Breathe. Pretend you're swimming in a nice pool. or an ocean or lake. Let's reach backwards like we're swimming on our back now. One arm at a time. Try to have that pinky finger lead the way first as you reach back. Breathe. All right, now let's open those arms out to the front and bend them. Hands touch your shoulders, straighten and bend. Breathe. Now let's flip our hands over and bend the elbows this way. Palms down and bend. And last one. Now let's reach to the sides as far as you can. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and flip your hands up and down, turning the arms inward and outward. Breathe. Now let's roll our wrists in circles. Let's go the other way, 5 times. Good. Now keep your arms still and flip the hands back and forth at the wrist joint. And now let's take each hand and looking at the hands, touch your thumb with each finger, one at a time. Thumb with each finger, progressing to do it as fast as you feel you can. Good. Let's have some wider legs. Let's bring our right arm up and over our head. And let's bring our left arm up and over our head. We're not going to stretch it just yet. We're just warming it up. Breathe. So we're just doing this in a fairly quick motion, up and over, up and over. And let's do this one more time. Each arm, right and left. Good. Now let's turn our upper body and we're going to reach back with our right arm behind us. And let's do that 4 more times. Turn and reach behind you. Turn and reach with that right arm. 2 more. Breathe. Good. Let's do the left arm. Turn your upper body to the left and reach behind you with your left arm. 2 more. And last one. Very good. Now let's place our hands on our shoulders. Let's breathe in first. Breathing out, let's do a little bend to one side. Breathe in, sitting tall, and breathe out. Do a little bend to the other. Take your time. No rush. Using those side muscles of your body to wake those up a little. And let's do one more time, side to side. Excellent. Now let's reach with our right arm as far as we can to the right. Let's start with wide legs, so we're nice and sturdy. And keeping your arms horizontal, right arm, reach, reach, reach. Left arm now, reach, reach, reach. Breathe. Side to side with your body. Woo. 2 more. Breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one. Side reach. Side reach. Fabulous. Let your arms drop and shake out those shoulders. Breathe. Now let's put both arms out in front and let's bend from our hips, reaching forward with both arms. Bend at the hips and reach. Sit up nice and tall. Reach. Sit up tall. Breathe. That's 3. 2 more. 4, and last one, 5. Fabulous. Now let's do some trunk circles. So you can place your hands across your chest, wide legs, and let's lean forward to the side, to the back, to the side, and the front. Keep breathing as you gently rotate your upper body in a circle. Let's go the opposite direction 4 times. Forward, to the side, backward, to the side, and forward again. Just one more circle. Breathe. Lovely. Now let's do some reaching up overhead. Breathing in and out. Reaching up. 3, 4, and 5. Let's do some rowing now. Pretend you're in a canoe. Let's reach with the paddle all the way back. And on the opposite side. So you want to bring that elbow behind you of whatever side you're rowing with that paddle on. 3, 4, and one more time each side. 5, very good. Let's bring one arm up in front, one arm down low. Press both arms backwards, and let's switch. Breathe in, breathing out, press both arms backwards. Let's breathe in and switch. Breathe out and press both arms back. Breathing in and out, let's switch. As we breathe in and breathing out, press back. Very good. Let's let our arms rest at our sides. Relax, breathing in. Breathe out, press your shoulders backwards. 1, relax, and press back. 2, 3. So from the side, I want you to press those shoulders back. 4, relax, and press. 5. Now we're going to round our back. So pull that belly button inward, shoulders come forward, and round your neck. Then arch your back, pushing the shoulders back, chin up, breathing in, and round again, breathing out. Lean back some movement. Let's breathe in, arching, and breathe out, rounding. 2 more. Last one. Fabulous. Now let's start with some lower body warming up. Let's lift the knees one at a time. Now if you feel you can hover with your leg instead of tapping it on the ground, give it a try. If you prefer, you can always rest the foot on the ground in between. Lift and hover. 2. Right leg first. 3, 4, and one more. 5. Relax. Left knee, lift that knee up and hover if you can, without tapping the ground. If you need to, go ahead. 4, 5. Excellent. Relax. Let's take our right knee and do that one more time. 5, 4, 3. Breathing in and out. Last one. Left knee again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Let's do our right leg now. Straightening out, heel on the ground, toe pointing up, then bending, toe pointing on the ground now, touching. So heel in front, toe coming back. 3, toe, heel, toe. 5, toe. Just 5 left, heel and toe. Straightening and bending. 3 more. And let's do the last one. Good work. Now let's do the left leg. Heel on the ground, toe pointing up, toe on the ground, heel up. Straightening and bending your leg. Breathe. 4, 5, using your thighs and also underneath the back of your leg. 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Very good. Let's put our feet on the ground and let's bring our legs to the side and back in by using our ankles. Walk the feet outwards, toes, then heels, toes, heels, and toes. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Try to open up those legs as wide as you feel you can by walking the toes and heels inwards and outwards. Breathe. 3. And let's do this one more time. Woohoo! 4. Okay, now let's lift up our leg and bring it to the side and back in. Try to hover, just like when we lifted the knee. So we're lifting it out, hovering, bringing it in. Now relax, and let's try it with our left leg. Lift and out and in, hovering. 2, 3, 4, and last one. Way to go. Now, let's lift our heels up. So from the side, we're going to lift those heels as high as we can and squeeze those calf muscles in the back lower part of your legs when you lift your heels. Keep breathing. Check your posture for me. Make sure you're still sitting nice and tall towards the front of your chair. Work those back muscles while we work our calves. Now slide your feet forward and let's lift the toes up as high as we can. 10 times. Breathe. Over halfway. And last one. Very good. Now, let's do a little bit of a heel slide. So now we're going to be taking our heel out in front on the ground, pushing into the ground and bending the knee, bringing that heel back towards your body. Let's do 4 more of those with the right leg. Press your heel into the ground, straightening your leg. Press the heel into the ground as you slide your leg back towards you, bending at the knee. 2 more, breathing as you go. And last one. Good. For the back underside of your thighs. Left heel on the ground, slide it back. Heel, slide it back. Might be kind of hard to do with the friction of your shoe on your carpet. So for this exercise, to strengthen the back of your thigh, you could always use a paper plate. You put your foot on that and it would slide easier. Now let's do some stand-ups and sit-downs. Make sure you're at the front of your chair before you start to stand up. That means coming away from your backrest will make it easier for you to get up out of the chair, the couch, wherever you're sitting. Make sure your feet are apart so when you're standing, you'll already have a nice, sturdy, wide base. Slide your heels back. That way, when we come to sit back down into the chair, our body will be nice and close to it. Have your hands on your armrests if you need them. If you feel you don't, you can use your lap to place your hands. Or even try with one if it feels comfortable. Let's lean forward as we breathe. Push up straight through those legs. Try pointing your thumbs out to the side so you have some nice posture with your body. Shoulders are pressed back and relax down. Now on the way down, bend your knees, slowly pressing your hips back into the chair as you reach for your armrest or your seat if your chair does not have armrests. Let's go again. Breathe. Push up. Nice and tall, proud posture. Slowly on the way down, reaching for the seat or the armrest. Up we go for 3. Remember, you can take a break anytime you like. Feel those leg muscles working nice and strong. Push you up out of that chair. Lean and push through your legs. And slowly on the way down, bend the knees, hips go back. And final one. Breathe. And all the way up. Good work, everyone. Remember, take a little water break now so you feel refreshed before we start our balance exercise. Very good. Now, I will adjust the music before we begin. Let's start with some squats. We're going to hold these squats for 5 seconds. So since we're holding them for a little bit longer, that will give it more of a challenge to our balance. And as always with the balance exercises, I'd like you to practice reducing the amount that you're holding onto your chair for support with your hands. So start by making sure your feet are wide apart. I want you to hold onto the chair to begin with, but as we continue, you can try reducing that amount of support. Squats are a very good exercise to strengthen your leg muscles as well, but they must be done correctly. So the knees, when bent, should not come past your toes, and your hips should be pressing backwards. You want to keep your upper body upright and look straight ahead. So we're not bending from the hips, okay? Very much, just a little bit. So let's breathe in first. And breathing out, let's hold this squat for 5 seconds. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Remember, it doesn't have to be down low. Just bend a little at the knees and the hips. Now, try holding with perhaps just the palms of your hands. Breathing and squatting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Perhaps try just the fingertips on the back rest now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And make sure when you're squatting, you feel the body weight landing in your heels. If you feel too much pressure in your knees, that means you're only bending your knees. You need to press your hips back some more as if you're going to sit into a chair. If you feel ready, try 1 or 2 fingertips on the chair. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And perhaps you're ready to hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. To make it a little more challenging, you can try placing 1 arm or 2 arms out in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing. And maybe the opposite arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See that forward motion of your arms also helps you balance because your hips are pushing back. Your arms pushing forward helps you feel sturdy. Let's try 2 arms if it feels okay for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Remember to keep practicing that one. It's always good for your balance and your strength of your legs. Now it's time for us to do a little forward and backward weight shifting with a reach. So let's have our feet staggered. Now I have my chair turned to the side. If you'd like, you can still do it with the chair in front of you. What we're going to do is we're going to be rocking forward, our back heel comes up, and rocking backwards, our front toes come up. I call this the rock and reach. So let's start with our right arm because our right foot is in front and our feet are staggered, meaning there is some space between the legs, not in a straight line, some space between them. And we're going to reach with our right arm first. So let's go back and forth to get a feel of that motion. Back heel up and front toe up, rocking forward and rocking back. Make sure you have space between your legs and an ample amount of distance between the front and the back one. Now that right arm can reach forward as you hold onto the chair with your left when you rock forward. Breathing in and out. If it feels comfortable for you, try reducing the amount you're holding onto that chair. From the whole hand to the palm, to the fingertips, to one or two fingertips, to hovering, to placing your hand on your hip. Whatever you feel comfortable with. And to make it even more challenging, if you feel ready, you can use both arms to reach. As you rock forward, breathing in and out. Now don't feel you need to do it with both arms. If you're not quite feeling comfortable with that yet, just try reducing whatever amount you're holding on to the chair with your left hand. Now we're going to switch. This time we put our left foot in front, our right leg in back, and once again we want space between the legs, and in front and back you want space. Let's start just by rocking forward and backward. Back heels up, front toes up, forward and backwards. Try to keep looking forward. And let's pretend we're going to reach for something now. Start with your left arm only since your left leg is in front. Reach. Rock back. Breathing in and out. Try reducing that amount. You're holding onto the chair now. From the hand to the palm. From the palm to the fingertips. From the fingertips to one or two. From one or two fingertips to hovering. From hovering with your hand to placing it on your hip. Or to using both arms as you reach. Breathing in and out. Good. All right. Now let's do a little bit of side-to-side weight shifting with a reach. So this time I want you to have wide legs. Try to get them as far apart as your chair legs are, which you can have in front of you. And what we'll do is start by lifting up one heel at a time while we hold on to our chair. So rock to the right and lift your left heel. Rock to the left and lift your right heel. So from the side, looks like this. Leaning to one side and lifting the opposite heel. So your body is swaying side to side. Okay, take it nice and slow. And let's do some reaching combined with that. First, get a feel for your body weight, rocking side to side. Breathe. Now, let's do some reaching. Holding onto the chair with your left hand. Let's take our right arm. And when we lean to the right, let's reach to the right. Rock back to the left and reach to the right again. So when we lean to the right, we reach to the right, lifting that left heel up. Try reducing the amount you're holding onto the chair now. Each time, if you feel comfortable, using a little less support of your hand on the chair. Try to look in the direction you're reaching. Let's do that a couple more times. Excellent. And now we'll do some reaching to the left. So start by holding the chair with your right hand and reaching to the left as you lean to the left. Hold the chair with your whole hand, starting, then go to the palm of the hand on the chair, down to the fingertips, if it feels okay, down to the 1 or 2 fingertips, if that feels okay. And hovering with the hand above the backrest, if that feels comfortable, to perhaps hand on your hip. One more time, breathe. Fabulous, good work everyone. All right, now one more balance exercise, that's called the Grapevine. Now, it might be easier for you to see if I give you a view from the back as well. So let's start with the front view. What I'm going to do is ask you to come to the right side of your chair all the way to the right. So we're stepping to the side, the right side of the back of our chair, so that we can walk along the side to get to the back left of our chair. I want you to back your feet up a little bit so you can still hold the chair for support, but you have some space between your feet and the chair's leg so that you won't get it stuck. I'll move the chair so you can see what I mean. I want you to, if you're standing here, to back up because I don't want that foot to get stuck. Back up a little so that when we walk to the side, you don't get the foot stuck on the chair leg. Let's start now with our right leg. Step in front of your left foot to the side of it, like so. Then we're going to side step with our left foot. Now take your right leg and step behind your left foot to the side of it. And take your left foot and side step. So the pattern goes in front, side step, behind, side step. Now let's try coming back to the right side of the chair using your left leg to start. Back up a little and take that left foot. Go in front, right leg, side step, left leg behind, and left and right leg side step. Okay, so I will give you a view from the back so you can see the feet working. Let's come to the right side of our chair, back up a little bit, and let's start with our right leg. In front, side step, behind, side step. Make sure you're still able to hold onto your chair. Let's do it again, coming back with the left leg. Back up a bit from your chair legs. Left foot in front, right foot, side step, left foot behind, right foot, side step. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied on you. Okay, now let's do this facing you, and we'll make it a little bit more challenging by asking you to look straight ahead the whole time, okay? So as tempting as it is to look at your feet, all you need to do is make sure you've backed up a little bit from your chair and you're looking straight ahead so that you can really engage your balance systems to help improve them. So let's start once again on the right side of our chair like we normally do. And let's take that right leg and step in front. Left leg to the side. Right leg behind. Left leg to the side. Coming back, make sure you've backed up. Left leg in front, right leg to the side, left leg behind, and right leg to the side. Okay? Now let's give that another try. This time, if you feel comfortable, use a little less support on the chair, okay? Always keep your hand close by in case you need to grab onto it. Right leg, front, left leg, side, right leg, behind, left leg, side. Let's try it again this time. I won't say right or left legs. Front, side, behind, side. Coming back, in front, side, behind, side. Let's do that one more time and then we'll have a seat. In front, side, behind, side, in front, side, behind, side. Very good. That's some fancy footwork. Now let's get some water and let's grab our bands and have a seat and do some strengthening. Remember, it's always okay to take a water break anytime you need one. Now let's start a little strengthening with our band. First of all, we'll begin with some nice deep breathing. So let's hold on to that band with our hands on top of it. Breathe in, bringing your arms up. Breathe out, bring them down. Breathing in and out. Good. Now, let's have our arms out in front of us and let's pull the band apart. Breathe in and out. 2, 3, 4. Remember, if 10 is too much, just do however many you feel you get a tired muscle from. 7, 8, 9. Last one, breathing in and out. Excellent. Relax, shake your shoulders out, breathe. Now for this one, make sure your arms are really nice and far apart on the band, okay? We're gonna bring our arms up above our head, breathing in, and let's pull the arms down horizontally, okay? So you can have a band behind your head, or if that's too difficult, you can always have it in front of your head. Breathing in, bring the arms up. Breathing out, pull them down. 2, 3, 4. Working the back muscles when we pull the band down. 5, 6. Almost there. 7, 8. Last 2 if you feel you can. No pressure. 9. And 10. Very good. Relax. Shake those shoulders out. Breathe. Now let's place the band underneath your armpits. Okay, around your back. Grab onto each end of the band. And we're going to do some punching forward. Let's do arms alternating forward. Breathing in. And right arm, breathe out, punch. Breathing in, left arm, breathing out, punch. Make sure you have enough resistance that wherever you've grabbed onto your band's end, you feel it's a little bit challenging to straighten your arm, but not impossible. Breathing in and out. 5. Keep up the good work. And 6. Punch. 7. Working those chest muscles. 8. Last 2, 9, and 10. Excellent. Let's keep the band where it is, and this time we're going to punch up with one arm at a time. Let's show me those palms of your hands. Even though you're holding onto the band, let's breathe in first. Breathe out. Let's punch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now, what I'd like you to do is take the band in front, and I want you to hold on to it with your hands under the band. Make sure it's nice and taut, and you have your elbows tucked into your sides. So not a loose band like this. We want it to be taut. Let's pull those hands away from your body and back inward. 2, breathing in and out. 4, elbows are in at your sides. 5, 6, we're working those shoulders. 7, keep an eye on your elbows. 8, make sure they don't leave those sides. 9, 10, very good. Now, let's take the band and we're going to actually sit on the middle portion of it. Okay? So sitting on the band. Let's grab the ends in each hand, thumbs pointing towards the ceiling. We're going to lift the arms up to your shoulder height, one at a time. Just your shoulder height, no higher. 3, 4, keep breathing. 5. Now we're going to go out to the sides, just your shoulder height. 6. It's okay to keep a little bend in your elbow. 7, 8, 9, breathe. 10. Very good. All right, now we're going to take the band and we're going to place this band underneath our feet, right in the center, and grab the ends of the band so we can work our biceps. Let's do them both together at the same time. Now, let's have our palms facing our sides, and then as we bend our elbows, let's turn those palms so they face our shoulders. So we're doing a little rotation. 2, breathing in, palms at face the sides, breathing out, palms face your shoulders. 4, keep the back nice and straight, and breathe. 5, in and out. 6, 7, you're doing so good, keep it up. 8, last 2, 9, and final 1, 10, very good. Okay, now we're going to do a tricep exercise for the back upper part of your arm. I'll turn to the side so you can see better. Keep the band right where it was. And this time we're going to sit nice and tall with our back. Lean slightly forward from your hips. So notice how the back is not rounded. It's still straight. I've just leaned a little forward from my hips. Now let's pull those elbows back, bend behind you, and then straighten your arms, bend behind you. Let's do both arms at once. Bend the elbows, straighten the elbows. Breathing in and out. 3, looking forward. 4, targeting the back upper portion of your arms. 6, we bend and we straighten. Notice how only the forearms are moving. Last 2, 9, and 10. Very good. You should feel that one right here. Now let's move on to our lower body. Actually, we're going to use our lower body, but this one is for your back. Let's place the band around both feet, but I want you to have your heels on the ground, your toes pointing up for this. We're going to sit nice and tall once again, holding the ends of the band. forward slightly from the hips, just like before. And this time we're just pulling those elbows back, straightening, and pulling them back again. Breathing in and out. 4, 5, 6. Breathe in and out. Last one. That's 10. Nicely done. All right, while we have the band there, let's keep it around just the right foot only. This time we're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to bring our hands to our hips when we bend our right knee, like this. Hands stay at the hips. Now straighten your leg and rest your heel on the ground. Breathing in, bend your knee. Breathing out, straighten the leg, rest the heel. Remember to keep your hands at your hips and not move them. 4. So you keep the same resistance for your leg to work against. Breathing in and out. 7. Working those thighs. 8. 9. 10. Lovely. Let's switch the leg. And once again, remember to bend that left knee, place the hands at the hips, then straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost at the end, but remember, always okay to take a break when your muscles feel fatigued. 10. Excellent. All right, we'll do one more band exercise for our thighs. Let's place the band on top of the thighs, past the knees. Cross the band underneath and pull it nice and tight. Now, we'll start with lifting up the knees one at a time to work the top part of your thigh. So let's breathe in first, sit nice and tall with me. Breathe out, lift that right knee. Breathe in and out as you lift the left. 2, 3. You're making your legs so nice and strong. Good work. 4, 5, 6. And then you can take it easy on yourself the rest of the day. 7. Because it is a hot one. 8. You need to make sure you stay cool and drink lots of water today. 10. Good work. Now we'll take the legs out to the sides and back in. After this, we'll be all done with our bands. Let's breathe in and out. Right leg comes out and in. Breathing in. Left leg comes out. Breathing out and in. 2. Breathe in and out. 3. 4. 5. 6. Working those outer thighs. 7. And only 3 more pairs if you feel you can. Remember, don't push yourself to exhaustion. Just do it if you feel you can. And last one, side to side. That is 10. Fabulous. Good work, everyone. Let's get rid of our bands and get a nice drink of water. Okay. Now we're almost at the end of our routine. We're just going to do a little standing strengthening for our legs before we stretch. So let's start with the Shin Strength. Have your feet a little apart and hold on to your chair for this one, okay? No balance exercise with this. We want to just strengthen the shins. So hold on to the chair. Let's lift up our toes for 5 seconds, 5 times. Breathing in. Back nice and straight. Don't press your hips back for this one. And breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, now we're going to take our leg and we're going to slide it back behind us 10 times. You can tap your toe on the ground in behind you. Keep your knee as straight as possible. Let's start with that right leg. Keep breathing as you go. Try not to bend forward. Keep your upper body nice and straight. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that knee straight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Shake those legs out. That other leg was doing hard work too, stabilizing your body weight. Let's use our left leg now. Same thing. Breathe as you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze your glutes when you straighten your leg behind you. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. We'll do one more standing strengthening exercise before we stretch. This one will be bringing your knees up one at a time. Let's start with our right leg and have your chair turned to the side so you have some more space to bring the knee up. Unless you feel you would like to have 2 hands holding, feel free to grab a second chair on this side or turn your upper body here. You may not have quite as much room to lift the knee there. That's the only issue. But if that's as far as you feel you can lift the knee, no problem at all. Let's breathe, stand tall, feet are closer together. And right knee comes up. 1, breathing in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and out. 6, working those hips and thighs. 8, last 2, 9. And you did it. Good work. Last exercise before we have a stretch. Left leg, same thing. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost there. 7. Breathe in and out. Last one. Very well done, everyone. Let's have a seat. We're going to stretch. Take your time and have a seat. Now, let's begin by taking a nice deep breath in. Bring your arms up the side, breathing in through the nose, and breathing out, bring down. 2 more. You worked very hard today. Good job, everyone. It's time to cool our bodies down with some stretches. Starting by bringing your chin to your chest, shoulders pressing back. Relax and breathe. Now let's tuck the chin in. Look forward, feel the back of the neck getting a stretch while you breathe. Let's lean the head to one side. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. And towards the left. Breathing. Feel free to close your eyes as you stretch. Concentrate on those deep breaths. Now let's take our shoulders and we're going to bring them behind us. Breathe. Now straighten one arm, fingers point up, pull back towards you. Feel the stretch in the bottom of your forearm while you breathe. And your opposite arm. Good. Make fists and stretch those hands nice and wide. Good. Wide legs, right arm up and over your head. You can grab your side, rest your elbow on your leg. Breathe. Look at the ceiling. And your left arm, same thing. You don't have to lean over too far, just to wherever you feel the stretch here. Let's turn the upper body. Place your hands on your right armrest. Turn and look behind your right shoulder. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And to the opposite side, keeping nice and tall in your back. Good. Let's widen our legs to stretch the inner thighs. Fingers together, inside out, breathing in. And breathing out, leaning forward. Keeping your arms parallel with the ground. Breathe. Good. Let's lift up one knee towards your chest, hugging it close, sitting tall with your back. Placing that foot on your opposite knee if it feels comfortable for your hip. If not, just cross your leg at the ankle. Concentrate on your breathing to relax the tense muscles. And if it feels comfortable for you, you can bend forward a bit from your hips to increase that hip stretch. And let's switch the leg, lifting the knee up towards your body, nice and tall in the back. Stretching the low back as we hug our knee close to our chest. Let's slide that foot onto your opposite knee now. Sit tall and breathe. Lean forward. When you exhale, if it feels okay, in your hip. Good. Let's go back to our upper body for a moment to lift up our elbow. Right elbow comes up and stretching this portion of your arm. Breathe. Sit nice and tall. And the opposite arm, hand on the shoulder, lifting the elbow to wherever you feel you need that stretch. Good. And let's bring our arms arms, fingers together, inside out, up as high as we can, and reach towards the ceiling, stretching under those armpits and the sides of your body. Breathe. All right, last stretch. Let's take our right leg, straightening it, heel on the ground, toe pointing up. Make sure you're towards the front of your chair with your hips so you can get that leg as straight as you're comfortable. So nice and tall, breathing in and leaning forward gently from your hips as you breathe out. Keep breathing. Keep that toe pointing as high as you can towards the ceiling so you feel the stretch all the way down the back of your leg. And let's switch the opposite leg, same thing. Longer you hold the stretch, the more the muscle is able to lengthen. So when you exhale, you may be able to bend a little further from your hips. Hold the stretch even up to 30 seconds if you feel comfortable. Very good work today. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And this is the end of our falls prevention class for this morning.